stealing my tone, stealing the chops like the that I'm on. I might go Vincent, skeleton bone. You know what like me get cold. Icing out everything I own. Kick from the bottom to bottom. I brought my twin with me just like feeling Leo. These are watch me on replay, just like it's a real. You know I stay real. I could feel. I might go yellow or black on Margiela. I cut through the paper, I'm killing the bill. See me in person, she stuck like a post. Sit in the corner, I'm rolling my cause I heard these little I'll get one. When you start earning, they be like, gimme. When you start turning, just like they Timmy. What y'all mad at B for? Why? Cause I'm pulling these things like Lenny. Rock out soon as I get on the stage. Open it up, we bout to rage. Yeah. Can't be my equal, girl, we not the same. Everything pretty, I do what I do. Self-esteem drop when I step in the room. Yeah, watch it, I know that wasn't cool.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Jeanty. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick it up with Jeanty.
All runs here to start this game. And this defense, they were nearly up to the task, trying to force a 3-and-out, get off to a good start. But this running back, he had some other plans here, Mike, and he's going to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kobe Durant up to make the stop. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Penix. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man, that's Dante Fortin. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Jeanty. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. Out of the 13-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Throwing is, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Patrick Queen in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man is Fortin. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Jeanty. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Dyami Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. throw here to begin the drive. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. A gain of 48.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Penix. That's into the hands of Horton. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 97 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Daniel Carlson on the after.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
Third and 11. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, here's Penix. That one pulled in by Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A give, and here's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
He is out of bounds. Going to mark him at the 24-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
There's not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for.
Brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Again, it's Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now, he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
18 Cardinals.
from the gun on third down. Here's Penix. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down, Raiders.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentile. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll throw. It's Penix. And that one incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We'll run the draw with Gentile. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one, taken in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. We'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Now off the bootleg. Flushed to his left. He'll get this off to Genty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. To throw is Penix. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches.
Trap 60, Cowboy 80.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
They'll run here with Akers. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That is T.J. Watt in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Go! Luka 19. Buffalo 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it's caught. It's Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Run right at the gut with JT. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground with Gentry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Rock on, lady.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 20-yard line.
We'll go play action now. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. And that ball incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
On second down, Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a third down.
10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone. And it's a touchback. Run here with Johnson. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10 up at the 42. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man on the quarter route. That's Freiermuth. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end, Freiermuth. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
They'll run with Johnson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to...
To the goal line and in. Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is first touchdown of the new year. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Gentile.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended, takes a big loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
fielded at about the 18. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Johnson is running right. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll swing this out to Johnson. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll run with Johnson. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll stick to the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Second bad, but somebody got to do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody got to do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, nervous, crazy, scary, spooky.
And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock.
On for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on